There we go. There it is.
Please don't start with me.
You did it. You fixed it, Jimmy.
Please don't start with me. All right, so look at this. We got some video. That's pretty cool.
Something like that.
Let me get it positioned properly. Maybe. Fit to screen. Boom! Look at that.
Got there.
You guys want some video of a match? Alright. All the trackballs are horrible. Yeah, Jeff is really into trackballs. So,
What is a trackball?
it's this mouse thing.
Oh,
It's not a mouse. Yeah. Oh, a trackball. Yeah, so, Josh Chappell, can you let them know that they can start, please?
Yeah.
Thank you, friend.
They're gonna have their.
Here are the final shots.
A Jaeger bomb.
So I'm gonna
Jaeger
start
bomb
some,
for the
some Jaeger
finals.
bombs.
What?
What do you mean the old one and the new one? He has both plugged in. He has both his old and his new. Like, I started using old. I'm like, wait, what the hell is this, Jeff? Why do you have two trackballs? Well, that's my old one. It's like, why is it still plugged in? It's like, I don't know.
Man.
It's like, that's not a real answer. You're something else. But yeah, so maybe I'll change our thing. They've switched sides, which is not the greatest because they really try to make things hard on me. So our right player
The names
is
weren't right anyway.
the one. They were last round.
Ben said we just had 3 shots in a row. We're good.
Oh yeah, they're definitely ready. So on our right we have the one and only
When I brought in those shots, Ben was not psyched.
whatever the fuck the Emperor's name is
Like
from
we
Star
just
Wars,
said,
Ben
like, I
Perry.
know.
The Emperor is Ben Perry. Okay.
And on the left side, we have his Sith apprentice, Nam Q-Tron. So Nam has started with a workshop and a grindstone.
Game time.
Not the strongest start of all time, but, it could be worse. And Ben has a fetch land, because somehow Ben is playing the blue deck, which is very weird.
I mean, it's not like Nam would play the blue deck.
Well, no. Nam long ago did play blue decks.
Yeah.
And then he's like, wait, I'm way better at workshop decks.
Yeah. When I met Nam in 2004 or 2005, he was known for playing Goth Slaver.
Is that like
I
a
mean,
mundane deck?
Yeah, it's the Mudvayne deck.
It's the blue-red AK Intuition AK Slaver deck. They splash for Yago too. Basically, it was like the Slaver deck that literally did nothing but draw cards.
It beat regular Slaver and lost to everything else.
Yeah, because it drew twice as many cards, but everyone else was like, I play any card. And you're just like, wait, I can't beat that. I don't have any spells. So yeah, our stream is really running super crisply. Sorry about that, friends. Nam appears to have played a Painter Servant. That's a pretty good card to grindstone, but he has yet to play a non-workshop mana source. So, that's not great. And Ben is going to untap for his second turn with a green mana in play, playing an Oath deck. I don't really envy Nam's position right here.
He's okay.
This is a pretty fucking scary turn.
He's playing off the top.
This is a very scary. He's playing off the top. He's basically playing to draw Black Lotus. Like, his hand has at least one Leyline with a Void in it. He has a Wheel of Fortune. Those look like lands, but I'm sure those are not lands in this hand, because he would have played a land. Basically, Nam's hand is 5 blanks. Nam essentially has 0 cards in hand right now, and 3 permanents, which is a pretty scary place. So,
He's got a ley line in his hand.
yeah, he got at least one
I think he
Leyline.
drew
He's got a
that.
Wheel of Fortune.
Yeah.
Is that right
I
card?
would imagine.
I can't tell what the other 3 are from a glance.
Yeah.
But I'm sure they're not good, and they're definitely not mana sources, or we
Yeah.
would have played them. So,
Maybe he's sandbagging him.
yes, it's possible he is sandbagging them.
Next level.
It's
That's
possible.
how he
That he is terrible.
Maybe he forgot to put him into play.
You know,
There has been a lot of alcohol.
that's easier with ley lines. It's hard with lands. To
Yeah.
So Ben is a fetch into his second land. The question is, does he have the Oath of Druids? He does
No.
not. He has explosives for 1, which is still really good because it'll blow up. Oh, and Amdrive Machbro, which is a mana source, is good, but it's not Black Lotus, which is the card that wins the game for him.
Oh, yeah.
But did Nam skipped his second land drop with Ancient Tomb in hand. And with Mana Crypt in hand. Those cards were both in his hand, and he just didn't play them.
Next level shit right
Next
there.
level.
I do not know what just happened, except for that he just next leveled the hell out of Ben Perry.
Next level to
But just literally be like, I could win the game, but I will pass the turn for no reason to make you think you have a shot.
All I'm thinking
And then
right
I'll
now,
win the game the next turn.
all
But I
can
don't
think of
know
right
what
now
just
is
happened.
Scar with the mouse from Lion King with the two paws and
Like-
the mouse is running in between. That's literally going through my head right now. And I'm
I'll
just
be
toying
honest.
with him.
I want to walk in there and be like, Nam, I saw what you drew. You had both those cards. What are you doing? You just skipped a land drop for no reason.
You know Nam's response is going to be, oh, I didn't see it.
You're like,
Yeah.
you'd be like, shrug. Johnny Yang times. So Nam blew up Ben Perry after
Yeah,
skipping a land drop on purpose with the land in hand. And then they drew a turn. He's like, oh wait, I drew a Mox Pro. Oh, turns out I had 4 mana in hand already. I guess I'll play those and kill you. After just spending your turn doing nothing.
Yeah, he just passed.
It was a very bizarre turn, but he won, so you know.
They just did have 3 shots in quick
They
succession.
did.
Yeah.
At least one was more than 2 Jaeger bombs, I think.
I think it was 2 Malorts and 1 Jaeger bomb.
To be honest, any combination of those is not good. There's no grouping of Malorts and Jaeger bombs that's acceptable.
Totes Colin, I think the reason
Uh,
he skipped the land drop is because he is inebriated and
Yeah.
not great at Magic.
So Invocation wasn't a land. So Ancient Tomb, he had Ancient Tomb. It's the what's the names of those? There's Masterpiece was the cards.
Masterpiece
Indications?
Were they Invocation lands?
Expeditions.
Expeditions, yeah. So it's Expedition, Ancient Tomb, and then the artifact in play was the Masterpiece Grindstone. Because Nam only plays the ugliest version of every card, as we discussed. Like, literally only will play. He's like, Nam owns 4 regular Grindstones. Nam probably owns like 40 Ancient Tombs. Nam only plays the ugliest version of every card, despite owning all of the better looking
Why does
versions.
Nam own 40 Ancient Tombs? I know we're just spitballing here,
But how many do you think he owns?
I have no idea, but
At least 12.
for regular, for foil, for
I bet he has 1
expeditions,
of 4 regular. I bet he has like.
He's probably got like 12
He's
regular.
like, I have 3 or 4 workshop decks built at all times. I clearly must own like enough Ancient Tombs for all of them at the same time. Nam plays a lot of Ancient Tombs. So Nam is up 1 game. That is a big fucking deal. So Nam, as we discussed, Nam when Ben was in here, basically Ben has blown Nam out of so many top 8s at TSI. It is ridiculous. Nam, if you ever met Nam Tron, he's like the nicest guy. Like
He is. He is
Yeah.
incredibly nice.
he's very calm. Like he takes losses better than anyone I've ever known. He's
been
like
a bridesmaid
I
at a
can't.
lot
I
of-
can't tell you the
Yes.
number of times I've blown Nam out of the park with Dark Fish and Storm, and he was on shops,
So, like,
Amber shops,
there might be
and
a
he's
thing
just
here.
completely cool. He's like, it
Yeah.
happens.
Like Nam is like the nicest loser I've ever met.
oh yeah,
like, I'm not-
definitely.
That sounds kind of mean. I'm not calling him a loser. Boy, he loses. He's like when I said, I'm like, wait, that didn't come out right. Nam is very nice. Like he's the most sort of
We're all
gracious,
losers here.
forgiving person. Like when he loses Magic game. So Ben was saying the last time they played at this place. This was at our friend Matt Hazard's house. So at last February
Yes.
for the 2nd annual Hazard TSI Invitational for Hazard's birthday. Ben beat Nam so bad, and I remember this, and if you watch our streams, you probably also remember this, that Nam spent the next 2 to 3 hours just yelling, fuck, over and over, for like 2 to 3 hours as loud as he could.
And we had to mute the
Yeah.
stream
Like,
because
we had to
we
be
didn't
like,
want to have
"Nam."
major problems.
Nam, you need to go downstairs. Like, the stream was upstairs. We're like, Nam, you cannot stand in the stream room and just yell fuck over and over. Like, you have to go downstairs. And then he kept yelling. You could still hear him upstairs.
So Nam also got 2nd in the TSI at my house in Colorado.
Yeah, he lost to Dwayne at that one.
Nam got so loud
Nam has
that
made-
he was almost louder than Jimmy.
I
That's
think
how,
Nam
that's
has
how loud
made.
Nam is.
I think Nam has made
Just almost
every.
impossible.
If not, he's maybe missed like 1 TSI topic. Nam has made like almost every topic.
Yeah.
And he has never won.
Yeah.
But he has so many like
That's why I'm
second and
rooting
third
for him,
place
man.
wins.
Like,
I am too.
you should get his chance.
I also want like he's playing Ben's deck against him,
Yeah.
which is
Oh, that would be
hilarious.
the sick muffins.
I want Ben to lose to 2-card money. Like he's literally playing Ben's exact 75 from Champs, which I was also playing, and Ben's brother was playing because I printed out 2 copies of playtest cards. Definitely not proxies or fakes. Definitely playtest cards, as the nomenclature goes. Allegedly.
So Nam is going to 6. So it's like,
I'm going to 6, but like, whatever.
yeah, it doesn't matter.
That's fine. So Ben is playing Force Will. He is playing Mental Misstep for his deck.
That's on brand here.
But otherwise, pretty combo.
I just got caught up in the nomenclature. I thought that was cute.
Nomenclature's good. It wasn't even intended.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
But it should have been, so it's good. But yeah, so Nam's going to 6. Ben has kept his 7. To be fair, Ben may have not even looked at his cards before he kept. I feel like
I have seen him do that.
Ben Perry has ingested a lot of alcohol and maybe some other substances. And I feel like Ben is maybe not at peak performance at the moment.
I mean, Ben's in
But he's still in
autopilot
the finals.
mode, but he's probably not in smart autopilot mode. He's probably just in this spell I can cast.
I mean, he's
I'm
on
gonna
so
cast
you
it.
do what you're gonna do. Orchard Monk's Oath. That's a keep. I don't
That's a
need the other
keep.
cards. All right, we got the cut there from Ben Perry on the right.
Oh, let's see it. Let's see this nonsense.
Ben also, by the way, if you guys didn't see, is sporting the. If you guys earlier, G was commentating. That's Gilberto Rivera, a Team Serious member. He drew this sick fucking playmat. With you got Predator in the middle, obscured by Ben's hand and his magic hand as well. With all these different things, so you can see on the edge is like an Attack on Titan Titan. All this sort of trophies that Predator's claimed, all this sort of like pop culture stuff. If you use playmats, it's really freaking cool.
It's cool, and I think
It's
G's
so cool.
selling them too, right?
He is. He's selling them.
Look
So
at that Orchard Monk's Oath.
whoa! It was like Orchard Lotus Petal Oath. Let's
Yeah.
be serious. But Ben,
Close enough.
you know, Nam has the ley line.
Yeah.
But this is why Ben didn't have to think much. Ben just barely put down.
Wait, what
just Ben has given Nam a $20 token there.
That's amazing.
That is
It's-
awesome.
It'd only be better if it was 100.
yeah.
Nam though has the answer with the Nature's Claim. Let's see. Does Ben have his mental misstep? He's thinking a lot, which is to say, no, he does not, obviously.
Yeah, it looks like Ben Perry's going to be beat to death by a $20 bill.
So, Ben's going to go to 24. Nam is going to survive to his second turn, at least, and not die to Grisselbrand immediately. I expect Ben probably has land Oath number 2. If I were Ben Perry, that's what I would have on my hand.
Oh, yeah.
So, he probably has that.
Yeah, Ben had some strong hands against me today.
Ben, when I played Ben, he top decked Time Vault and Key in consecutive turns when he was like dead in 2 turns. So,
So Ben,
it's not great for me. So, Ben's got land go.
Looks like it.
Suddenly, both players are doing nothing. Nam has a Sapphire in hand for sure. It
Yeah.
looks like maybe an Ancient Tomb.
yeah,
So I think Nam's hand is probably pretty mana heavy. He's looking for combo pieces.
yeah, I couldn't tell if there was an Urborg in his hand or
Nam
not.
attacks
It
for
looked like
1,
there was.
aka 20. Let's see what else he's got. He's recording something. Sorry the video is choppy. Tech is hard and we're just living with it. Yeah, he's got an Urborg, an Ancient Tomb, and 1 unknown to us. I'm betting it's a mana source though.
Yeah, I think he has it.
With the way he's shuffling especially, it's probably another land.
Yep. Oh, Tinker.
Oh shit,
Tinker.
it's Tinker.
Yeah, that's better than another land.
Boy!
So with
Boy,
this
that's a hell of a
75,
magic
with this
card.
75, what do you tinker for?
So when you have Leyline in play and
I
with
would
mana
get Helm.
open,
I would get Helm.
I would get Helm of Obedience. Just saying,
Yeah.
but I'm not that
I
good
don't know
at
if there would
this.
be any, like, fun
Metascuse
stuff.
cards, that's it.
This is it.
Yep,
Yep,
Nam
he just
Tran.
scooped.
Our
Champion.
champion Nam has finally overcome the curse of making and losing in every top 8
We gotta get him some more shots.
to defeat his nemesis, the one and only Ben Perry.
I think this is a fair time to say the apprentice has finally become the master.
He has pushed Ben into the weird bottomless pit or whatever the fuck's happening in Star Wars. Star Wars sucked and I don't really care that much. I didn't watch it that closely.
Okay.
The Emperor died and shit and like Darth Vader took over. Nam is now Darth Vader, I guess, in this metaphor. It's a little stretch, but what are you gonna do?
Yeah, whatever.
But yeah, Nam is our champion. It's awesome. We couldn't think of a better champion. He's made like every top 8, so it's good at finally
Yeah, he's
happening
made a
for him.
million of them. It's about time he won
He
one.
loses to Ben in all of them, basically.
That's hysterical.
So it's great he finally made one. Congrats to Ben on. Ben is like probably the most consistently successful Team Series Invitational player. like one win and like 2 or 3 other finals appearances. Like Ben's record is bonkers at these events. And usually with 2 Monday, now with literally just Ben Perry Oath, just Oath full of cards I like.
Well, I mean, I know for a year straight I kept making top 8 with Dark Petition Storm.
Yeah.
But I kept getting second place, so.
I'm gonna try and grab Nam before he gets too hyped up to do a quick little.
Yeah, Nam won.
Nice.
Yeah, Nam dominated. That match was approximately like 7 total turns. Like Nam just destroyed in that match.
I mean, if the game goes any longer than 7 turns, are we really playing vintage then?
Well, I mean, especially when you're playing 2-card money. But like, I played Ben. And I actually won I won a game against Ben where he drew 4 cards with Library of Alexandria. Our game lasted approximately like probably 18 turns, and I won that game somehow. So our door's open. I'm gonna close it open and grab Nam. I don't trust Sam to do it, but I'll be right back, guys.
All right. So yeah, Nam Ku-chan finally wins. About time. Like, man, took him forever. So yeah, Stephen Ennian, if you're still on, tomorrow I'm actually going up to RIW in Michigan. And if anybody here doesn't know about that, there's this great little card shop in Livonia, probably saying that wrong, Michigan, that plays vintage. It's 75 card proxy. It is the first Sunday of every month. I'm actually going to be going up there tomorrow, and I'm going to be slinging ad nauseum tendrils again. So, Steve, I will definitely send you a copy of that list tomorrow so you can look it over. Because I remember on your podcast with Stephen Ennian, with Kevin Crone, you were trying to figure out how to put Preordain in the deck to try to add some more consistency and some more deck manipulation so it's not just type deck draws. But yeah, I'll shoot you that tomorrow. And I'll let you guys know how that goes.
Did he just skip a turn and not realize he had the
So,
I mean, I don't think I'm that
surely
drunk.
not.
So.
From the mouth of Nam Ku-chan,
we have
how
the
does
hero
this feel
here.
to be the winner?
This is Charf
This is my
Hang on one
first-
second. Maybe, yes.
There we go.
There we go,
Hi,
friends. So we have the one and only Nam Ku-chan
Hello.
with his TSI champion medal.
My first.
You're
So,
first.
We've
Look at
had
that. Look at that. It looks perfect on it.
we've had probably what, like 8 or 9 TSIs or something.
I
now?
think so, yeah.
How many top 8s do you have? Everyone?
Someone told me I've top 8'd everyone.
Listen, have you missed a single top 8 before? I don't think you have.
I don't think so.
Maybe
either.
one tops, but I feel like you've made every top 8.
So I've heard. I don't know.
How many finals do you have?
I lost in the finals of the TSI in Colorado.
Yeah,
That's the
which was the
furthest I
previous one.
Yes, that's the furthest I made it.
I thought you
Yeah.
lost to Nat
2 years
in the
ago,
first
you and
one of
I
this
played in the
location.
finals.
when Nat was playing the Dig Through Time deck.
I think that was top 8. I don't believe that
Oh,
was the finals.
I know that I lost to Nat in the round of 4. You must have lost in top 8. I lost round 4 because you beat Ben Perry in the finals.
Okay.
So basically, what you're saying is you've made every top 8, and finally you got over them. How many top 8 losses do you have to Ben Perry specifically?
Every time.
But him is like
Every time I play
he's like,
Ken.
I beat Nam like 4 different TSI top 8s, which is nuts.
Yeah.
Because Ben has also made like almost every top 8.
Yeah.
And Ben has a win, so finally get home. How did it feel to get over that hump with with Ben's own deck. Literally his exact 75.
Pretty great. Like, this is the same 75 I played in Colorado, and this is actually the list that Ben shipped me. I was like, hey, man, what's your latest list? He's like, here you go. And I was
Next time, he's going to send you a much worse list, I expect.
like, well, then I'll probably think it's suspect when I look
yeah,
at
he'll
it.
be like, wait, why does this sideboard have 4 basking root walls in it?
Dude, insane.
I don't
Technology,
think so.
man.
The sideboard is like 4 Bazaar, 4 root wall, 4 hollow, and 3 survival.
I mean, I could build that.
That was basically JR's sideboard. It's,
Nice.
it's not good.
It's not good.
I will say this TSI had like at least 12 basking root walls in it. It was. There were not good decks. There were a lot of very bad decks because there's a lot of basking walls. But so now I actually played the same 75 as you,
Oh,
and
nice.
I lost to Ben 2-1, and Ben beat his brother who was playing the same
Same
75
deck.
as you because I printed out two copies of my playtest cards and gave one to his brother because they left their deck. So Ben has beat your exact deck twice in the Swiss, and you just ruined him. Like, you guys played, what, like 6 or 7 total turns?
Yeah, it wasn't
Magic?
very many. Yeah.
It's like Ben cast maybe 2 spells in the entire match or something.
Well,
Well,
that's
game 1 he mulled to 5.
Yeah.
Game 2 he mulled to 6. Like, it wasn't great
Like,
for
he,
him.
like, played an Oath, and that was, like, the only spell he played that game. In game 1, did he play, like, 1 spell or something?
Brainstorm in response
Yeah,
to my
he, like,
painter.
brainstormed in response to something, like, that resolves, and you're like, well, murder you?
Next
Like,
turn I kill you? Yeah.
17 mana, kill you every way. Yeah, it seemed like quite the match from your side. So how'd your day go? How'd you end up? Your record going in? Talk me through sort of your tournament.
Well, I ended up losing round 1 to Belcher by Randall in game 3.
Randall double drew in with Belcher.
Yes.
Which is
And
crazy.
he lost to Ben in the top 8.
Welcome to the world of Team Series.
Yes, pretty much, yeah.
So you lost your first round.
Yes.
So you must have. Did you win out from there, or how did it go from there?
I won the next 3, and then I played against Justin the last run, and we drew, and I ended up in 8th, and Justin ended up in 9th.
No, Dwayne.
no, it was Gusten.
No,
Oh, Goose. Sorry, I was
Yeah,
saying.
Goose ended up in 9th, so that didn't quite
Yeah.
work out for him, so I kind of feel bad, but like,
But
we
you
thought
said
the
you guys-
match worked out.
You said you guys played, right? Like just for fun, and you like demolished him.
Yeah, I did
Yeah.
beat him
It's like-
2-0, just playing for fun, but I was like, well, we drew, so, you know, it's fine.
So like, if you would have drawn out, that would have been a real feel bad moment. Where you blew him out, like you destroyed him, and then gave him your top 8 spot. That would have felt pretty bad.
Yeah,
But you got there. You got in.
yeah, it worked out in the end.
What was your top 8 road? Who'd you play against?
Round 1, I played against Aaron.
Yes, I know who you played against now.
Yeah, that's right, Aaron Campbell. Yep.
Yeah, she's
And-
on Dredge.
Yeah,
How do you feel about the Dredge matchup with your main deck Leyline deck?
I felt
Do
okay.
you feel like that's okay with like Containment Priest on the board too?
Yeah, like I think game 1 I started with my 7 and I had Leyline, and she played a couple turns, but she couldn't beat it, so she conceded. And then game 2 I started with double Leyline, and then she answered with Serenity, and they blew up both my Leylines. But then I played a Containment Priest, she's like, oh, I did not see that coming.
Turns out your deck is basically mono Dredge shape. Who would have thought?
Yeah, like 5 color
Yeah.
good stuff.
Yeah, you just 5-color Dredge shape.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I heard Aaron complaining. Like, I didn't know his sideboard had white in it. Like, what's going on here?
Just all the colors. What'd you play in top 4?
Sam playing Doomsday, and
Yep.
that was on
Yeah.
stream, and
We
it
did
was a
watch
pretty
that one.
pretty crazy 3
Yeah,
games.
yeah.
That,
were
that mind
super
trap,
close.
that mind break
Basically,
trap was sick.
Clutch.
I can't
Oh,
believe
that
you
was so clutch.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I can't believe you won either of those games. Basically, like you won to 5, and like Sam is got like turn 1 ponder, turn 2 brainstorm fetch. Like just like Sam is living the Blue Mage dream. He's doing what every Blue Judge like drew and like Trinity Sphere. It's like yeah, that result.
Sure.
He just spent the next 2 turns just tapping out because he's like, well, he's living the dream except for that all of his cards are apparently blanks. So he just like taps like, oh look, I drew my helm. Is that good? It's like, well, I have a black open, so
Yeah.
It felt like that game. It felt like that game seemed like a game that,
Was
as a
winnable
blue
for
player,
Sam.
it's just like, how do I lose this game?
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
literally up 7 cards, but it's like, oh, and then I just die because combos.
Yeah, like game 1 he beat me with the Tendrils kill, and game 2 like the critical turn was when he tapped out to play Mox Jet.
Yeah.
Then on my turn I just
Did he
like
have? So did he have an interactive spell?
I believe he said he had a bounce spell. So he just like he totally just punted. by,
Yeah,
like,
like
tapping
we're
out for Mox
watching it.
Jet.
Like we saw him tap for a judge. Like his hand he must not have. He obviously don't have a force.
Mhm.
But like it's like he must not have an interactive spell because if you have any spell, like, you can't possibly tap out there. But he
Yeah.
did, and then you're just like, oh, look, I top decked my combo kill.
Yeah, like game 1 when he Doomsday, I looked through his deck and I didn't see a single Force of Will. And I was like, either he has Force of Wills in his sideboard or
Wait,
he's
is he
just
not-
not running
Does he
them.
not play
His
Force of
Doomsday
Will?
list does not have Force Wills. I've already talked to Soli because I run an exact
That's-
75. There was no Force Wills in the entire 75.
Boy, you know what matchup you'd like? Force of Will. 2-card money.
2-card money?
really?
You would
Never would have guessed.
You would really like to have like 12 Force of Wills in that matchup because
Yeah.
all your other disruption is basically useless. Like Duress is like horrible. It's so bad in that matchup. Like Misstep is like a blank. Like no Force of Will. Yeah, that they. So I thought I assumed he had Force of Will playing a classic Doomsday, which would I feel like he's slightly advantaged.
Favored, yeah.
But with no Force of Will, you're probably 64. You're better.
The
Like,
deck's
I don't feel like
modified.
I feel like he's likely to lose most matches to you, especially a full match. Because he doesn't force Will like he's
Well,
just
game 3
not
my
that
break
fast.
trap was pretty clutch against
Oh
him,
dude,
so,
yeah. Like
otherwise
he
I was
had to
dead.
win.
Yeah,
You're like
that's what he said.
yeah, I have Mind Break Trap. Like he had the preordained left in hand. I'm like, oh man, Sam's gonna get there. He's like Tutor's got the like Dark It's like I don't even think he's playing Dark Rich on anymore. You know, previously he's played a really controlling version with no Dark Rits.
Mhm.
So I was really surprised that he had Dark Rich. Like Dark Ritual Doomsday. You're like, nah.
Nah.
You're like,
It
Oh,
was
you
just
got the
a
winner.
trap.
It's like I've spent the last 3 turns trying to kill you, and you've had to like answer for like 3 turns in a row. What if I also had Mind Break Trap in my hand? What would you feel like that if I just had the God draw? He's like, oh, I would lose to that. And you're like,
Yeah.
yeah, guess what? You lose to
He was
that.
like,
friend.
yep, and I lose. And
Yeah.
he did his preordained.
Yeah, he had the preordained in hand to like win on the spot if he didn't have the counter.
Yeah, he drew a polluted Delta, played his Delta. He's like, I'm dead. Go. I
Yeah,
was like, yep, alright.
that was brutal. So, what was the best game you played today? What was the most interesting game of Magic you played today?
I had a pretty crazy game against Solly today.
So Sally's on Doomsday, same list as Sam, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Identical.
Game 1, I don't really remember what happened too much besides like he played a bunch of fetch lands in the Underground season. I eventually ended up comboing out.
And then you killed him because those cards don't actually do anything.
Yeah, so I didn't really know what he was playing. So in game 2, like he played a bunch of like Storm cards, and then he played like a Necropotence and drew 8 cards. Then he drew a few other
This
cards.
is that's gonna be a Trinisphere, right?
Honestly, I don't
So you're
remember.
like 17 mana sources.
Oh, yeah.
I was
I
sitting
do.
next to you. Yeah, like you like played like Wheel and Twister and or Jar or something.
Yeah, I played like Tinker into Jar, and then
Yeah.
in my jar I played Time Twister trying to find a helm, because if I found a helm,
Yeah. You had like
You didn't have a
19
counter
mana
spell.
sources
Yeah.
and 1 combo piece in play.
yeah, because if I twisted it into a jar and he didn't have, or a helm and he
Yeah.
didn't have a counter spell, then I would kill him on the
Which
spot.
we now know he literally didn't have in his deck.
Yeah, so
But at the time, you assumed he would enforce because who wouldn't?
yeah, but I whiffed on my Twister, but I also had 3 Grindstones in play, so like I pitched my hand after my Twister to my jar.
And your Leyline was your combo piece, yeah.
Yeah, I had a ley line in place because I was looking for the helm,
Mm-hmm.
and then I like ended up just like grindstoning him a couple times, and I didn't know, but I ended up milling his Tendrils and his Labman, which were his only win conditions. So I eventually assembled Painter Grindstone, and I grinded him out, but he had a Necro in play, so he's like, I don't lose.
So he doesn't have to draw. Oh!
Yeah,
So I was sitting next to you and like I know like you nature claimed the Necro and he was really mad about it. It's like, dude, like you drew 15 cards off already. Like clearly, how does that matter? I didn't realize you had moved his library where it did matter. Yeah, I didn't realize that part.
yeah, it was a disenchant actually.
That's hilarious.
And he was like,
yeah, the one disenchantment, the
Yep.
only enchantment removal in the main deck.
yeah, and I had it in my opener, but like I didn't really feel like there was a good time
You were
to
in
play
no
it.
rush.
Yeah,
'Cause you're a patient, good Magic player.
I don't know about good, but
You just won the event, so if you're not good, what are the rest of us?
well, I mean I've been drinking hams all day, so I don't know what that means.
I mean, it means that you're a good Magic player.
Seems serious.
This
Sponsored
event
by Hams.
is sponsored by
Hams.
Hams.
Sponsored by him.
That's not
Hams
Hams,
is-
it's
Hams.
I was toasting, but
You're not toasting with that. Get that out of here.
What?
They didn't send us any swag. We don't want that. Yeah, so Hams is nice to send us a bunch of gear, a bunch of swag. Yes, Nam won the entire event. He's got the medal. Nam is the new TSI champion. He will have the
First
medal
time.
at the next TSI event will be
2 months.
217
The-
in Columbus.
the 3rd annual Matt Hazard Invitational
Birthday.
for
Not
Matt's
only-
birthday
not only do I
at
win the
Matt's
awards,
Hazard house in Columbus. So
Yes.
Nam will show up with the medal. good to go to defend his title.
Not only did Nam win the event, but you get this nice cool box of Iconic Masters.
Oh,
So yeah, so Nam has
You get
won
this really, really cool Imperial
a
Seal.
lot of
Judge
cool
from-
shit.
Judge Foil.
And-
Foil Seal.
And this really nice Grim Tutor.
And
Oh, Grim Tutor.
And
you get this cardboard box, this MTG Commander Anthology.
Oh,
is
from
four different
Nat.
this is
Commander
probably
decks, yeah.
more swag than you get at Worlds.
Yeah, so this is 4 Commander decks, so this is a pretty good price,
It's a
frankly.
good deal. There's so
Uh,
much
Wow.
in there.
This has been priced at around $100 worth.
Nice.
Retail. Basically, the whole thing is like $500-600 worth of stuff.
Wow.
But I mean, so this event was kindly hosted by Jeff and Sarah Mose.
Yes.
In their house at no cost. Awesome. Like they put up their house. They have an amazing place.
Yeah.
Adorable kittens. You may have seen the cats on stream. They're great. And like Jeff and Sarah, just the best. Like Jeff spent all afternoon
Yes.
cooking. Sarah made like breakfast. She'll make breakfast tomorrow. They're like literally the best people.
Oh,
in the
yeah.
world.
Cookies all day.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Fries.
They're absolutely
There's
incredible.
brownies in the oven right now.
Yes.
Wow. This is all hosted by them. The prizes, we did a $50 entry fee, and we had 32 players.
Yes.
So about 15 of that went to all the food today. We did like Potbelly's catered lunch.
Everybody got one of these signed cards.
Everybody got signed
We got
cards.
shown
that,
out, like-
Jason Jaco was nice enough to.
Yeah.
Like, I got a
Everybody signed
Dark
card,
Ritual
and
for
everybody
combo,
got one
and-
card that plays
Yeah.
the tournament.
Ancient
And these
cards
are all
right
like
there.
playable. Like there's Ancient Grudges,
They're-
there's Ponder.
yeah,
there's
every
Oscar,
single one was a
yeah,
vintage
exactly.
playable card.
These are all from Jason Jaco. Nat. All the boxes came from Nat Mose. Toward the prize pool from Watsy Nat Mose, if you will. And he also donated the Commander Anthology and the Plague Chase Anthology, totally separate from the prize pool, just because he's a good dude. We also got the Imperial Seal came from Frank Single, Judge Imperial Seal, because he's a judge.
Yeah.
He gave us that for a really good price. The Grim Tutor and the LED came from Justin Waller. Basically, all these cards we purchased at like super like TCG low or less, like really nice like friend deals basically.
Yeah.
So Jeff used the entry money to buy all these cards from friends. Mike Salimasi sold the 4 EMA drains, not EMA, Iconic Masters drains.
Iconic Masters, yes.
Yeah, the 4 English drains we gave out to 5 through 8. And then we have Nat. We have the Invocation Blood Moon we gave out that. Nat also provided that. And then Nat also Nat donated this stuff. We got these. We have a foil binder that I know Nat did some of that. Some other people put some cards in that. Matt Hazard did a bunch of stuff in the foil binder. Like
They're drafting a box of Unstable.
yeah,
Have they
allegedly
started the foil
someone
drafting yet?
allegedly brought a box of Unstable. I can neither confirm nor deny. The winner of that we're gonna give
Should I not have
the
mentioned
Plane Chase box. I don't know if it's okay,
I don't know.
but it's alleged, so it may or
Yeah,
may
it's
not
legend,
have
so it
happened.
may or
Yeah.
may not be true.
And if it didn't come, who knows? All right, we've got our gracious
Thanks, man.
loser, Ben Perry,
Yeah.
I wouldn't say
former
loser.
TSI champion.
Yeah.
TSI
I have been. This is
Worthy
my
opponent.
TSI
finals.
winning deck list designer Ben Perry,
Right.
Yeah.
who designed
This is your deck.
this winning deck list today, and then
Two of my
unfortunately
decks in the finals.
it blew him out in about 7 minutes of
That's
magic.
what it's designed to do.
It did it. It's just what the deck does, as they say.
These are not god hands. It's just what the
Yeah,
deck does.
it's just what the
Oh,
deck
yeah.
does. So yeah, thank you friends for watching. Anyone who couldn't come, we're sorry, but hopefully you can see the next one. If you're a Team Series guy, hop in the boards. You know where we are. We're on
Slack.
Slack and stuff.
Yeah.
Tweet at someone who is here. Tweet at Nat.
217.
Tweet at whoever. Whatever. Next one's gonna be in February for other Seriosos.
217. Hazard's birthday.
Yeah,
And
it'll
my
be
birthday.
the weekend of
Oh, and
Hazard's
Matt's birthday.
Matt has his birthday. in
Oh, double
Columbus.
birthday.
The double Matt birthday.
Mine's the 3rd. That's why I wanted that tournament on
The-
the 3rd.
The new the Matt Invitational, basically.
Invitational.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Sign
get
off.
out of here. I'm gonna go jump in the pool.
Yeah.
Have some more ham.
And some more hams.
Hang out with my
I was
friends,
actually planning on jumping in that hot tub.
Have a blast. Yeah, there's a hot tub. There's a
I
sauna.
know.
This
This
place-
the Wisconsin, Ohio.
This place
There's
is
a river.
insane. This
There's
place is
a-
fucking
We're not
Maumee,
jumping in there.
So thanks for watching, friends. Well,
Thanks, friends.
I'm gonna talk with Jeff. We're gonna get all these videos up on YouTube of the 4 rounds that we actually streamed after some technical.
Difficult.
Difficult.
Yeah, sorry about that.
All computers are horrible.
Who
Throw them all in the fucking river. Fuck them all.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, friends. Thanks for watching.
Cause I
Have a good
usually-
night.
Thank you guys. Take care. Good night.
Thanks, guys. Congrats again to Nam Q Tran, the champion
Thank you.
of Team Serious Invitational.
Congrats.